This is Chris.
This is Andrew.
And I'm Dane.
And Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
And we need to figure out what we're going to do here.
Electro isn't Latverian. What was he doing here?
Wait, so are we supposed... Is this our way of choosing?
This is more just...
No, it'll be really obvious when we have to choose.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you guys want to do then? Because I do not care.
Middle one, sure. You're already pointing at that. Just
Boom.
Yep.
Diplomatic.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're science
I don't
stuff.
know what I'm doing. Hold
It's David
skip.
Hasselhoff, kids.
Skip.
Actually, I don't know if you guys know that, but David Hasselhoff was the original live-action Nick Fury.
I did not know that.
It came out in the 90s and was written by David Goyer.
Plus one, diplomatic attitude.
As in the Goyer who wrote the Batman movies.
Oh.
Yeah. It's one of his lesser moments.
You had to just bring up
I didn't mean to bring... I brought it up because
that guy.
Gosh, here we go. Listen, he's taken enough beatings.
Taking enough beating. I'm just...
Well, no, apparently that's the problem. He really hasn't.
He doesn't, because everyone has this obsession with Batman, and Andrew's 100% right. He can do no wrong, despite the fact that he...
I never said he did no wrong either.
But I mean, like...
I think
know
him
you're
taking
not.
in children is selfish.
Like, the way he's written in the...
Yeah, he can't.
Like, Batman's always right.
What are you guys doing?
Seeing if there's goodies and treasure and trick-or-treating.
But yeah, like, that's the real problem, is Batman never...
He never makes the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Even though he's faced with tough decisions all the time. It's so hard to with I'm perfect at literally everything I do.
And unlike Superman, he doesn't have a reason why he should be great at everything. He just is.
And then there's, and like I said, his motives. I'm sorry.
You do realize
This
we're
is-
losing subscribers right now when you're talking like this.
Get mad about the fact that Batman isn't. It's just the truth. He could make a real difference, yet he chooses to all of the people who he puts in Arkham Asylum get out. He's not doing anything. He makes no progress whatsoever.
To me, that is something I was about to talk about in the last episode there. Yeah, was the fact that his comic, the whole premise is supposed to be this idea that one person can make a difference, but then he doesn't, ever. Nothing he does ever actually matters.
It says push-pull.
Oh, okay. So go for it, Iron Man.
Oh, am I supposed to... Well, move. Guys, we're pushing and pulling.
Oh, we push it into the laser beams.
Yeah, get out of the way, Spider-Man.
Move.
Sorry. Spider-Man gets
Wolverine's
in the way
just like...
whenever he
Okay, there we go. But... Like, that's... At the end of the day, that's really the big problem, is like... I mean, what's the point of Arkham? Like, nobody gets better, nobody... I mean,
They're not
Harley
rehabilitating anyone, and they actively are taking people out, like Harley Quinn, which I think you were about to say.
Well, I was going to say, like...
She was trying to rehabilitate the Joker, and he, corrupted her himself.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, things are a little better with her lately, and that's awesome, and I'm glad to see that, because Harley's a great character. But, yeah, there's no... Gotham City is just such a... As a setting, everything about the Batman universe is just so relentlessly bleak. Like, there's no optimism anywhere. Like, Batman has to struggle and fight for, one night's peace, and then immediately it's broken. Like, there's no gaining ground. It's just... Everything is awful, and you're fighting for temporary respite.
Look at Batman's suit, and look at the tools that he makes on a daily basis. He has the money to supply the police with the same tools he has, and he does nothing.
But the problem with that part is, again, part of the relentlessly bleak setting, pretty much every cop who isn't Commissioner Gordon is, completely corrupt.
Well, and
as part of the universe.
And this is one of the points of contention between him and Superman, is he's willing to act outside the law. The only thing he's not willing to do is kill, which is a big point of contention between him and
But
Superman.
again, Batman can, like we've already established, he can find the right people and make the right decision every single time, so he can find the right cops to hire to be his own personal task force or something.
That happens.
I was going to say, that's like
actually,
Batman that's like Batman Inc.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, he eventually does do it. And I think what's funny is Gotham really is a situation where Superman and others could be like, you want some help over there? He's like, no, I got it. They're like, well, my city's perfectly fine. I can come over and do... No, we're cool.
The Justice League could come in and clean up shop in like 10 minutes,
Wait a second.
but because Batman...
But he's also super paranoid and like doesn't trust anybody, but somehow that always turns out to be right, not to trust anybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's the kind of thing I'm getting at. Like, his paranoia and the fact that could be a potentially interesting character trait. The fact that he doesn't trust anybody to do his job, and the fact that he's not getting anywhere. But that's never... His paranoia is always presented as being justified.
I'm going to be honest, I love the fact that we're just sitting here talking about DC while playing a Marvel game.
Hey, we leveled up again. That's twice now.
Oh, that turret.
So...
Yeah.
But I'm going to try and end my Batman hate, because I'm sure anyone listening to this who loves Batman is basically like, screw this guy.
We know you don't like Batman, you've established.
I never said I didn't like Batman. What I said was Batman has the opportunity to make real change and actually help, yet he chooses to only get bad guys one at a time.
Do you disagree with Chris? Let us know in the comments.
I don't even think we need to ask. I'm sure they will let us.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you talk about superheroes, people
have...
It's a passionate subject. We
and
all
that's
have
the
our own
thing.
heroes,
That we all have our own opinions. We all look into it differently. Like, I read something and I take that out of it. You read something and you take something else out of it. It's just everyone... There's a healthy enjoyment of both.
Wow, I actually do not know who Scorcher is. I am amazed that there's a Marvel thing I don't know anything about. I get that.
I
wonder what he likes.
You're gonna sit there and say that you know absolutely everything in the Marvel.
No, it's just weird that like a character comes up and I'm like, I've never heard of them. I'm not gonna pretend I know everything about them.
All the time.
They're just scraping the bottom of the barrel for like these little junior bosses.
Yeah. Did you know that there was a Batman villain? I'm sorry to go back to but it was his villain, was the Calculator.
Yes.
The Calculator.
He had the villain, the Calculator.
He also had Calendar Man.
Calendar Man, yeah.
Who based all of his crimes around holidays.
What a jerk.
I know, right?
Batman is one that you're probably not going to stump me on very much because I've literally been reading the Batman Encyclopedia recently.
I never said I would. Look, I have the DC and the Marvel Encyclopedia right up there. We can pause and immediately figure out who the Wizard is.
Oh, Wizard I know. I just didn't know Scorcher.
Whatever. Scorcher isn't he just a mutant?
That's
maybe.
Pyro. Is the mutant.
Pyro's the mutant.
Oh, I thought Scorcher and Pyro were like the same.
Pretty much.
I mean, clearly they had very similar things going on, but no, like...
Oh,
the one who's the mutant is Pyro.
Yeah, okay, yeah. We need to exit.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, where'd you get your glowy boots? I want your glowy boots. Where'd you get them? What?
That guy looks like he's
trying to
be
activate
Iron
his
Man.
garage opener.
What is he doing? What is happening right now?
I have no idea. Oh, we're just exploding it. Okay.
Huh. Well, that seems completely
He's picking up a dead body.
He's knocked out.
Yeah. K.O.
That's so morbid.
It's not morbid because he's not dead.
He looked awfully dead to me.
It's not morbid because it's Nick Fury.
It's
Did you see that ragdoll physics?
Just like all those guys that Batman runs over in a tank in the new game, clearly they are somehow just knocked out and not dead.
I thought we were done with Batman. We can't stop. There's just so many problems. So, speaking of problems, how about that new Batman game? And the numerous problems it has.
On the PC at least, yeah.
Oh, but no, our one buddy, he has no problems with his PC version.
He tells us about that all the time. I don't have any problems
Like,
getting it to work. Yeah, well, the rest of America does.
I don't understand why everybody's complaining. It works great for me. Well, lucky you.
Yeah,
Because
good job. You're the only one in America who can afford a super big computer.
Oh,
We gotta level up.
man.
What's happening?
it's
We
time
need
to level
manage.
up.
You can get more people.
Oh yeah, there's
You
tons
wanted
of
to
people.
be somebody.
Yeah, if Deadpool is in this at some point, I believe, but he may not
You
be.
can be the
unlocked
Invisible Woman or Storm,
now.
Chris.
Ooh, yay!
If you hit A, you can swap it.
Yeah,
here.
hit A
I
to
do
switch
like
them.
Daredevil, so depending on who else is
All right, so
available,
who
I'll
do
stick
we?
with
Well,
Oh,
we
there's
will.
is that Psylocke?
I don't know, but we'll figure out who we want to swap out.
And yeah,
for.
level up and all that. Yeah.
On the next episode of this show called.
Not anything important.
Infinite Avengers.
Yes.
You were supposed to say I love you.
Oh, yeah. I love you.
Bye.